Ever found yourself in a situation where you're wondering if a woman is signaling something more? Curious about those unmistakable signs that suggest she might be interested in taking things to the next level? Well, buckle up, because we're about to unravel 7 clear signals that indicate a woman might be thinking about taking things to the bedroom. In this video, we'll break down these signs, helping you understand those subtle cues that often leave people scratching their heads. So, if you've ever pondered whether the time is right to make a move, stay tuned as we decode the unmistakable signs that might just reveal a woman's inclination to take things to a more intimate level. 1. Hinting she's alone. When you're chatting with someone, they might bring up where they live. Now, usually that's just casual talk, right? But here's the thing. If a woman really likes you, she might drop a hint that she's living all by herself, even if you weren't talking about it. It's like a sneaky way of saying, "Hey, I'm alone, you know?" If you catch on, you're a smart cookie. It's her way of letting you know she's open to something more than just talking. Maybe you didn't even ask about where she lives. That's cool. Most women don't spill these details easily. So, when she casually slips in that she's flying solo at home, take a hint. She's signaling she's into you and ready to add a bit of spice to life. It's a simple sign, no rocket science involved. So, pay attention if you catch this clue in the conversation. It might be her way of saying, "Let's take things up a notch." Keep it real, keep it simple, and enjoy decoding these signs in the world of connections. 2. She invites you to her place. When a woman invites you to her place, it's like a little green flag that says she enjoys your company. Now, don't jump to conclusions. It doesn't automatically mean she wants to take things to the next level. What it does scream, loud and clear, is that she trusts you. Trust is the key word here. If a girl is comfortable enough to have you over, it's a good sign she likes you. Now let's talk about the unspoken signals. Pay attention to how she invites you. Is there a specific reason, or is it more of a casual come over? The latter might increase the odds of something more happening. Keep an eye or ear on her tone. Is it neutral, or does it have a flirty vibe? These little details can tell you a lot. But remember, it's not a guaranteed ticket to the bedroom. So when you get that invitation, take it as a positive sign. But don't forget to read between the lines and gauge the overall vibe. Trust, signals, and tones. That's the trio to decode when she opens the door to her place. 3. Making the topic spicy. Alright, let's get real here. If a girl starts steering the conversation into spicy territory, consider it a big neon sign. She's not just talking about the weather. She's probing into your thoughts about what happens under the covers. Yes, we're talking about the bedroom. When she starts asking about your preferences, favorite positions, and maybe even your wildest fantasies, it's not because she's suddenly a relationship therapist. No, sir. She's dropping hints that she's open to the idea of some intimate moments with you. Now, don't go wide-eyed and clueless when she throws these questions your way. Take it as a huge flashing signal that she's thinking about spending the night with you. It's like a subtle, not-so-subtle way of saying, "Hey, let's take this up a notch." And if you want to keep the mood light, throw in a playful joke in your response like, "I can show you later tonight if you'd like." Just remember, when the conversation takes a spicy turn, it's not about cooking recipes. It's about gauging interest in a different kind of heat. 4. Her body language. Let's talk about body language, the kind that doesn't need words but screams volumes. When a woman starts changing the way she interacts with you, pay attention because there's a silent conversation happening. It's like a secret code she's sending through her body movements. She might start biting or licking her lips while locking eyes with you. That's a clear "I'm craving you" signal. Playing with her hair. Yep, that's another move in the flirting handbook. Observe her legs. When sitting, she might cross them, subtly showing more skin, hinting at what's on her mind. Watch out for the sensual caressing of a glass or any nearby object. It's not accidental. And if she tilts her head, revealing her neck more, she's practically shouting, "I'm interested." Even her voice takes on a different tone, like a secret melody meant just for you. So when you notice these subtle yet powerful cues in her body language, know that it's her way of saying, "Let's turn up the heat." Keep your eyes peeled, my friend. Sometimes the body speaks louder than words. 5. She gets physical. When a woman wants to take things to a more intimate level, she'll close the physical distance between you. No more personal space. She's letting you know she's ready for something more. Don't be shy when this happens. It's her way of expressing desire without saying a word. Physical touch becomes her preferred mode of communication. Notice if she's frequently reaching out to touch you, maybe your arms, exploring your muscles, or playfully pinching you. And here's the kicker. Watch for more intentional moves. If her hand finds its way to your thigh, consider it a bold signal. It's highly suggestive, and trust me, women are well aware of the impact. She might touch your chest, pulling herself closer, or navigate towards your belt. Each touch is a deliberate attempt to build sexual tension, a non-verbal conversation saying, "I want to be closer to you." So gentlemen, when her touch becomes more intentional, know that she's turning up the heat and inviting you to do the same. Pay attention to the language of her touch. It's a roadmap to where she wants things to go. 6. Sharing personal stuff. You see, research suggests that while men often become emotionally attached through intimacy, women, on the other hand, tend to embrace intimacy once they've developed a strong emotional connection. However, remember, this isn't a universal rule. It varies from person to person. Some women may choose to become intimate only when they're deeply in love, while others might approach it differently. Pay attention to the depth of personal sharing. Is she revealing things that are typically reserved for close connections? If so, consider it a positive sign. But hold on, this sign isn't a standalone verdict. To truly gauge her intentions, you need to pair it with other cues we've discussed. Is there a dance of physical chemistry? Is her body language sending out tantalizing signals? Look for those subtle signs to complete the picture. The key is to observe if she's not just opening up emotionally, but also expressing herself through touch and suggestive body language. 7. She will encourage you. Moving into the next spot, we dive into a clear sign that she's ready for a more intimate connection, her encouragement. When a woman is interested, she desires your advances. She's giving you the green light to reciprocate her feelings. It's essential to understand that, despite advocating for equality in various aspects of life, many women still appreciate traditional gestures in relationships. They want to feel loved and cared for, and making advances is a significant part of that experience. Taking action and expressing your feelings towards her is a step she's hoping you'll take. What makes this sign even more explicit is her encouragement. She won't just passively wait. Instead, she'll subtly guide you in a sensual and feminine manner. This encouragement is her way of saying, "I'm open to this connection, and I want you to make your moves." 8. She laughs a lot with you. Securing the top spot on our list is a seemingly innocent yet powerful indicator, her laughter. When a woman is genuinely interested, her laughter takes center stage. It's not about being the next Dave Chappelle or delivering comedy gold. It's about the connection she's seeking. Even if your jokes are just mildly amusing, if she finds herself in fits of laughter, it's not necessarily your comedic prowess, but her interest in you sexually. This isn't an invitation to suddenly become an unfunny comedian, but rather a recognition that her laughter may be fueled by desires beyond humor. Keep in mind that, despite all these signs, outcomes may vary. If things don't progress as anticipated, don't be disheartened. Stay composed, keep your head high, and remember there are plenty of fish in the sea. Your chance will come. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video, and if you enjoyed it, do well to click on the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to check other videos on our playlist. We've got some amazing contents for you. See you in our next video.